Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Super Mario RPG. Last time we had a little bit of a shorter episode because I thought the 6-door challenges were further along than they actually are, based on my shoddy memory. And I didn't want to do half of the challenges and then cut out in the middle. I'd like to knock these all out in one episode if we can. Anyways, that being said, there are 6 doors. Do we need an explanation? Sure, why not? Of the 6 doors, 2 are action courses. You can handle a lot of action. 2 will lead to battle courses. I can fight, can't I? And 2 open on to puzzle courses. No sweat for a great puzzle solver like me. Once you choose a course, there's no turning back. The only way to know what's behind a door is to walk through it. You must pass 4 of the 6 courses to move ahead. Out of these 4 courses, I want the combat courses and the action courses. And I'll explain that in a minute. Got 10 tries for this. The action courses and the battle courses each have a chance to give you one of the ultimate weapons for your party. You can get the drill claw for Bowser, the star gun for Geno, the sonic cymbals for Mallow, or I forget what Princess Toadstools is called. Put that up for me, please, future me. Now, in Princess Toadstool's case, that's not her ultimate weapon. You can get her ultimate... I got greedy. I wanted to see what's up there. Oh, good. It just starts me over here. You can get the ultimate weapon for Princess Toadstool elsewhere. And I will probably show that off when we're finished with Bowser's Castle. Uh-oh. This one's weird. I don't care about anything, I just want to get out of there before this bomb hits me. There we go. What do I do here? Do I have to hit all the switches? Oh, please. Or all the boxes? Please, no. I'll just start over. But yes, I will show off how you get Princess Toadstool's ultimate weapon later on. Gotta pick me up. I'll get rid of a honey syrup for that. Yes. Alright. Now the bombs have surrounded the thing. Yeah, there's no going back for that. This is so weird. I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit. Can I just go in the door? 5 chances for me. There we go. Good. 5 chances. Alright, so we're doing this. Slow and steady wins the race. 4 chances. Fortunately, you don't start completely over. Alright. Let's just go... 2 chances. I'm gonna fail right here. Concentration mode is activated. Nope. Alright. Well, I will skip ahead and I will see you there. let's see if I can do it again this time. Nope. Did not jump. Come on, Mario. The problem is that my Super Nintendo is starting to show a little frame tearing. And I'm not sure if it's because I didn't want to hit that. I'm not sure if I'm getting any frame tearing because of I'm on a 60-inch TV or because of all this lava. Are you serious? And this is why I didn't want to do the doors in one episode at the end of that episode. Alright. We're skipping ahead again. Oh, never want to do that again. We got the Sonic symbol, which is Mallow's ultimate weapon. So let's go ahead and equip that on him because I'm likely to play Mallow at some point here if I need him. Mallow. Where are you? There you are. Now you have your ultimate weapon. There we go. Cool. Now, we've done with course 1. I want a combat course. And I got another action course. I didn't really want the action course. Well, that was easy. This is looking more difficult. If I failed this course, I'm gonna go to another door because I don't really care about action courses now that I got Mallow's weapon. So it's not that big a deal to me if I fail this one. Alright. Wobble, 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 wobble. To be fair, I am glad that Mario... Alright, Mario has a little bit of a hesitation there. Oh, this looks familiar. Jump, man, jump! Ouch. Those are some fast barrels. And this is probably where I'm gonna fail it. Yeah, not doing well here. Also losing a lot of coins. So much coins. Fortunately, I have a lot of equipment to sell. And it's not like I was hurting for coins. Otherwise, yeah, this is my last chance. That's okay. it's a chained Kong up there, so yeah, it is a direct reference. Oh well. We're not going in that door unless we have to. Let's go in door 3. Combat room. So, combat room's fairly straightforward. You have to fight 10 enemies, or 10 fights. Hopefully, this one will give me Bowser's ultimate weapon. After that, if I can get both Bowser and Mallow's ultimate weapon, I probably won't care too much about Geno's ultimate weapon unless I just happen to trip over it. But after that, you know, I wouldn't hate getting in a couple of puzzle rooms to round these out. And as you can see, Bowser really does help out if you want to scare away, or if you want to make these fights shorter. Since these are required fights, they're probably going to get shown on screen. I apologize for that, but that's kind of my policy when it comes to required fights, is even if they're pretty mediocre like this, I show them on screen so that you can at least know what you're going to go up against. These aren't very hard at all. Yet, he says. Ooh, a Boo. Haven't seen the Boo family in forever. Alright. Getting a little variety. The Big Boo, really? These guys from Kero Kero Sewers. You brought these guys back. You didn't even make them harder, or give them a palette swap, or anything. Just straight up Big Boos we haven't fought for what? I don't know, at least 15 levels. So yeah, you should not be having a problem with those at all. Alright. Continuing on. Shy Guys. Slingshies, another enemy we have. At least more recent than Boo, but yeah. Probably gonna get the crap smacked out of him. Even by the princess. And we got a lucky. I wonder what that's for, coins or experience. Hopefully experience, because I can't imagine that we're gonna get too much out of this. Alright. I love the War Fan. It's just such a cool looking attack. It's always nice to watch the princess beat the crap out of somebody with a giant piece of paper. And she's got Doom. Okay, good. Doom just silences, apparently. It's pretty sure there wasn't an effect like in Final Fantasy, but it wasn't for sure. In Final Fantasy, Doom kills you after 3 turns. It kinda sucks. Double my coins! Sure. Here? Nope. Lost all my coins! 100 coins down? Yep, 100 coins down. Man, those guys were lousy for experience, but great for money. Oh well. And this is literally just another hallway of fights. There's nothing exciting about the combat portion of Bowser's Castle, except for the possibility that you might get his ultimate weapon at the end. As far as it goes though, the combat, I would say, is basically on a scale of 1 to 3. The difficulty of the combat rooms is 1, the action is 3, and the puzzles can fall somewhere in the middle, depending on if you're good at them or if you're probably going to cheat like me and look at the answers once you hit a puzzle room. In the interest of time, also because I hate the puzzle rooms. Like, I could sit there and figure it out and try to solve it legitimately. And, you know, any other good Let's Player probably would. But, I don't want to. I don't really have an end to that sentence. I don't care. I just want to get through the 6-room challenge. I really do not like this portion of Bowser's Castle at all. This is a part that I've been dreading for a while, and I'm glad we're getting it over with, because to me that represents, like, this is the bulk of the castle right here. After this, you fight Magic Koopa, who's been brainwashed, and then you have one more boss fight, and then you go and you fight Exor. So if you get through this area, you're pretty much, for all intents and purposes, I believe you're pretty much done with Bowser's Castle. There's definitely a few rooms left of just normal random encounters, for lack of a better RPG term. But this is where you're going to be spending most of your time. So, and I'm not a fan of it. I get what they were trying to go with. It's supposed to be a reference back to the random doors back in Super Mario World. It's kind of a cute idea. You know, it tests all the things that you have been using up till now, at least as far as the combat and the platforming goes. The puzzles kind of come out of left field, and it's not really, it doesn't really fit into the RPG very well, because the puzzles that you solve up to this point are pretty much, ooh, Mallow reaches level 20. The puzzles that you solve up to this point are pretty much, you know, standard RPG puzzles. Go here, get a thing, or figure out, talk to the person, or, you know, what have you. And the puzzles that they actually throw on you, kind of like SAT puzzles, like really brain teaser puzzles. And some of them deal with perspective, and you have to deal with the isometric perspective, and kind of sucks. And some of them are like, you know, there's one where you have to determine placement in a race based on the way that the participants describe the race, which means you have to break out pen and paper, and I don't want to, you know, it's just a pain, and I don't want to do it. Mario reaches level 20! Let's give you a little more star attack and defense. Just so that you don't keep taking heavy damage. That is certainly a Lakitu. And he's certainly dead. There's a little bit of weird slowdown there. How many more fights we got? A Star Slap? Really? Star Slap, or Zeostar, sorry, Star Slap family, and the Shamans. You get a spiked link. And you don't get an action command at all. And Princess got booped in the snoot, so we'll hit him with a giant shell. And Bowser levels up to 20. At the very least, more HP. At the very least, we are getting experience that we need. As far as... I've decided that as far as Culex and the rest of the super bosses and Monstro Town, I want to get through Bowser's Castle. I want to beat Exor, because you get a shortcut to Exor then. And then we'll go back and we'll do Culex and we'll do Jinx and we'll look at a couple other things, and that'll be the last thing that we do in Mushroom Kingdom before we head to the factory. You could probably go do those fights much earlier than I'm going to do them, but in the interest of how in the interest of how the story flows, they are side quests, and yes, they give me powerful equipment that would make the factory or even make Bowser's Castle a joke. So, you know, it would be worth your time to go do it early. But I think that it's best to put them off until they're the last thing that we do in Mario's world. You know, just wrapping up all the loose ends before we go and we take out Smithy. So when we get to Exor, the next episode will be going and doing all that stuff in Monster Town. A couple more things, mini game wise, just for funsies. That's wrong again. And I lost a lot of experience points. And then back to business. So that's how we'll do it. And we get Geno's ultimate weapon. Not what I wanted, but I will equip it on him. Out of all... that's armor. Out of all the ultimate weapons in the game, Bowser's is the weakest. But I believe Bowser also can have potentially one of the better attack stats in the game if you build it up on him from the beginning. Anyways... yeah, this episode's going to be a little bit longer, but we'll keep going. This is a puzzle room, and I can't leave. I'm the quiz master, but you can call me Dr. T. You into coin collecting? Want instructions? Sure. There are 21 coins in this box. We'll take turns removing them. The one who takes the last coin is the loser. You can grab 4 at once. If you want to only grab 1 or 2, press A where you want to stop. Got it? Okay, so the trick is to not take the 17th coin. So we'll start with 1. Okay, so that's up to 5. Do 1 again. 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, all right, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and he should take the last one, and he does. You win, nothing to it, right? Onwards to puzzles! The topic you asked? Magic buttons. What instructions? Sure. Step on one button and oh no, and you'll reverse the surrounding buttons. So on becomes off and off becomes on, get it? Let's see if you can set them all to on. Can you do it? 1 second, I'm not doing this legitimately. Time to look it up. Alright, and here we go. For this puzzle, you want to do this one, then this one, and then this one. This one. There we go. That's how you do it. I hate those puzzles. Balls solitaire. Want instructions? Sure. When you kick a ball, it'll leapfrog in an adjacent ball, which will then disappear. Keep making balls disappear until only one remains. You lose if you kick a ball into a space already occupied by another ball. The ball you kick must always leapfrog another ball. Got it? Alright. So... well, we have to start here. Excuse me. Because you have to do this. How do I kick? How do I kick a ball? How do I kick a ball? Hello? You didn't tell me how to kick a ball, dude. No, that's doesn't do anything. Alright, well. Can I do this one? There, okay. That's how you do it. Alright, now let's do this. I isometric is not going to do me any favors. That. I've never, ever in all the years I've played Mario RPG played this room. Alright. So let's go down here. So I'm actually doing this legitimately, which means I'm probably doing it wrong. Come on, there we go. Now, if I kick this one over here, and then kick it back, and then kick this one up. Alright, wait. Do I want to kick this one up? Kind of feel like I want to kick this one over. And then kick this one up. And then kick this one over. Yeah, actually I think I might have it. Come on, kick, Mario. There. And then kick this one over. And then kick that one up. Hey, check that out. I can do a thing. Simple as ABC, eh? Yeah, whatever. Alright, for doing the puzzle rooms, I believe you always get a rock candy. Not the item I wanted. Well, no, I do want the rock candy, but I'm never gonna show these bombs off. Sorry, probably not gonna happen. Alright, so now between 5 and 6. Let's try 6. Yes, excellent. This should give me Bowser's final master weapon. So, you know what? In the interest of time, you already know what this looks like. Combat rooms don't change. I'm going to go back on my policy because this video is getting quite long. We'll skip till I'm done. See you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back a little early because this may actually be the one fight in here that you have trouble with. Come on, bring it on. You get a Chester, which is the most difficult and highest ranked enemy in the Pandorite Mimic family. So, I did want to show this off because this is the last fight you're going to have, and probably the one that you're going to have the most difficulty with. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the fights I had up to this point were. In the first room, it was a Terracotta ×4. The next one was Orlikon ×2 with a Star Cruster. The third fight was a Sackett and a Big Bertha ×2. And the last one in the first room was Chow ×2 and a Forky. And he spawned a Bahamut, which is probably also going to be an enemy you're going to have trouble with. So you want to use Ultra Jump on the Chester and Bowser Crush on the Bahamut. In the second room, the first fight was an Alley Rat with 2 Armored Ants, then 3 Bloobers and a Star Cruster. The third fight was just 4 Stingers. The fourth fight was 2 Geckets and a Chained Kong. And then in the last room was a Raw-Bomb and 2 Big Berthas, 4 Vomers, which were basically part of the Dry Bones family, so make sure you kill them with a special attack. The third fight was 2 Magmuses and 2 Pulsars, which were nothing. And then of course you have the Chester and the Bahamut in the last fight. So, even though I didn't show the fights, that's what you can expect from them. And this is probably going to be the one, like I said, you're going to have the most difficulty with. Let's do Ultra Jump still, and then I'm definitely going to need a Group Hug. because fear sucks. Remember that Chesters, like all Box Boy mimic enemies, are extremely weak to Mario's jump. And that's it. That is the end of the battle room, and for doing that, finally, we get the Drill Claw, which is Bowser's ultimate weapon. Let's equip that immediately. There we go. Now, everyone but Princess has their ultimate weapons, and we can get Princesses fairly easily. Originally, if I didn't get all of their ultimate weapons, I was probably going to show off the rooms that we didn't play and get those weapons, but we actually really lucked out. We got the 3 ultimate weapons that we really want, and then we'll go back and get the princesses from Moleville. I might have said Rosetown earlier, it's Moleville. That's the 3rd item that you can get from the Treasure Toad. Anyway, that's it for this episode. We're gonna save and call it there. We're finally done with the part of Bowser Keep that I hate the most, and next time, we're gonna wrap up the rest of Bowser's Castle. Hope to see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me, and y'all have a great day, guys. Later.